So my buddy Larry and I, a couple weeks ago, were driving around looking for old cars, and we seen what we thought was like a Ford Limited sticking out of the bushes, kind of. And then I drove up in here, and I ended up seeing it was an Oldsmobile. Then I seen another Oldsmobile, then another Oldsmobile. And then I got permission to come in here because he wants them out of here. And now I don't have to worry because I got permission. And we're gonna go around and just kind of give a better look-see of what these cars are, so we can see if we want any of them. No turning back now. So this one's roasted, convertible. I want to say these are all, ooh, I need this truck though for scrapping. I want to say these are all Cutlasses. I'd be highly surprised if there was a 4-speed sticking out any of these. Looks like a little 350. And then just another Cutlass Supreme. He's trying to get $1,000 each out of these cars. That ain't gonna happen, but you know, once again, good for parts. Let's see, we got another Cutlass here. This one I thought was originally a 442 because I could see it in the bushes, or through the bushes, but this one looks to be just a regular Cutlass Supreme again. Yeah, automatic column shift. You guys let me know the years on these. 68, 69, 70 right in there. And we got this bad boy truck here. Sold, what was this, an International? He said he wanted $1,500 for that, which that's not a bad price for these old. It's just I don't really have anything I could do with something like this, but still cool. Got an old cab over. That looks like a 90s truck here. I think there's one more. We'll go in the barn. The barn fell in. There's a few cars in there we can check out. Damn, Larry, make some more noise, man. Wanted to go look at this old one. Another convertible here. Another here. This one's roasted. A lot of convertibles though, surprise. we could get in this barn here. I think there's an old, there's a few old cars in here. See an old welder down in that corner. I swear every barn we find has an old welder in it. Hard to get in here. Is there? So if you look over there, there's like an old Trans Am up in there. Another Cutlass. Damn. Old van I see. There's the Trans Am sticking out. I'm hanging on by a thread here. I got 10 going up my ass. Got this motor about to fall in on me.
Stay, baby.
Trans Am sticking out.
Man, I would come this way.
I'm trying.
That shit falls and you're gonna get crushed.
I'm trying.
I would come this way.
I'm trying.
Huh?
I'm trying.
No, I mean, come around and come this way.
Oh. Good now.
If you knock one of them boards right, it's all gonna come down.
I'm good. I'm good. Good now. Here's a Trans Am. You guys let me know. He says he's got, yeah. He says he got titles for these.
There's your Firebird. There's it. Get a good shot at it.
Yeah. That'd be the good car right there. I think that is like a 77, 78. It's a lot of garbage in here though too. Yeah, not a lot of metal. Four-door Cutlass. Scooby-Doo up in here.
Let me see what's that. Oh, it's a van, huh?
Yeah, it's one of them old,
Fords?
yeah, Econolines, yep.
Is it a window van or is it a...
It looks like a solid. It's got no, it's window. It's a window van.
All the way down?
They covered them up. It's like they or painted over them.
You stay there.
Painted over them.
Painted over the windows?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So there's windows all down the whole side?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
4-speed is yeah, it's just like my wrecker. Same thing. This is a lot of good stuff, but unfortunately Larry said he thinks there's some cars in this corner. it's actually easier for us to come out and go to the corner than it is to go through that place. But I don't think so. I think there's just junk over here. I don't see nothing in this corner, Larry. Just that van. Maybe an air compressor. Maybe it is a tractor or something. All right, so anyway, that's about the gist of it. Whew. The barn, man, that's a beast just to get in that place. But anyway, we're gonna go to the owner's place now. I guess he's got another junkyard down the road. A couple more cutlasses in it. And see what we can't work out with this one. And yeah, I'll turn the camera back on when we go over there and talk to him. All right, so we made it to Jesse's place. Talked to him a little bit about the property and some of them cars over there. And now we're here and we're just kind of poking around. Nothing really crazy, kind of cool. This thing's kind of cool. And Larry and I are just kind of looking to see what he's got. So I'll just flip the camera around and let you guys just check out junk. That thing's freaking nuts. Holy crap. I don't know if this video does this any justice. This thing is huge. My hand's up to the top. That's like 7 foot. Those are probably 11-foot wheels. Holy shit. Anyway, this be a fun bullet run and drive. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go look at this thing over here. It's kind of cool. I think he told me he's been on this property since he was a kid, so his dad and his grandfather been here as well. Don't quote me on that one. What is that? Scale. It's an old ass scale. Toledo. Let's go check it out so you guys don't have a bunch of crazy questions. Old ass Toledo scale. That's pretty neat. And then just a lot of steel scrap. I always look for old BMXs from the 80s from my buddy Jeff. And but I never find them. I always find Walmarts. Let's see, we got a horse trailer, we got some old tools. A lot of semi-truck kind of stuff here. Whoa. Well, he's got a bunch of cars, I heard, but they're all a lot of Toyota. Got some drive shafts. Lots of scrap. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Scrap and crap. I like these old chainsaws. I always thought these are cool. Old Polian. Man, I didn't even know Polian was been around for that long. That's cool. Alright, let's keep on cruising. Some old tractor stuff, just a lot of junk. Let's go up in here. Nice old scrap truck. Old tractor, will it run and drive? Hell no. Some engine blocks. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off until I find something cool. Other than that, everything's just junk. Well, I left you guys hanging a little bit on that video, huh? Anyway, let them rip, not rot. Keep on saving them. Don't send them to the crusher. Oh man, we couldn't save nothing out of that place. So, quick story. We were driving down that road a few weeks ago. My buddy Larry go, Brad, what's that sticking out of the woods? And I'm like, I don't know, back up. So I was looking, this car was like 60 feet away from the road. It was a tough one to figure out. And I'm thinking Ford Limited. I'm like, it's a Ford Limited. But I said, drive up the driveway because I can't sleep at night if I don't know exactly what that thing is. So as we're getting closer and closer, I was looking, I'm like, oh, it's a freaking Oldsmobile Cutlass, which is, you know, those are cool too. So we turn around and leave the driveway. And I'm like, holy crap, another Oldsmobile in the woods. Oh my gosh, another Oldsmobile. Holy, this is Oldsmobile paradise up here. This guy definitely likes some Oldsmobiles. So fast forward about a week or two, I started doing my research and I found out the owner of the property. He gave me a call, I wrote him a letter, he gave me a call. And he's like, yeah, if you want to go in there and look, go ahead. I want $1,000 a piece for those Oldsmobiles. Well, at the time on the phone call and what I seen before then, I was like, $1,000 isn't really out of the ballpark or out of the question, but I got to get a closer look. Well, when he gave us permission to go on there, he said, yeah, walk around, go look in the barn. There's some cars in there too. I got titles for a few of those, but just don't load your trunk up with all my stuff and leave. And I was laughing. I was like, man, I wouldn't do that to you, I promise. So we go up and look at those Oldsmobiles, and sure enough, they're roasted. They're real bad, guys. I'm like, man, even as a car rescuer at, let's say, $800, I mean, there's no way I could even recoup enough parts money to make it worth my while. And every one of them was bad. I'm talking real, they're roasted. So as you see me walking through up to the barn, I start looking and I'm like, holy crap, there's a Trans Am in there. Oh wow, there's a wrecker truck in there. And then when I finally get in, that place was a beast to get into. And then walking around there with the camera and, you know, everything else. There was a van, one of them old Ford vans, Econoline vans pushed in the back. Well, when we were done picking and looking around and all that stuff, we ended up going to meet the gentleman, which he lived another 10 miles down the road. And I started talking to him about the cars, and you know, he's a big Oldsmobile fanatic, cool. And I asked him, I was like, well, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, if you're an Oldsmobile guy, you definitely don't want that Pontiac Trans Am that's rotting away in there. Well, wrong. That was his first car. Him and his mom went off and bought it. Had a 301 in it originally. He ended up putting a 400 in it. Wouldn't burn tires to save his life with the 301, so he wanted to upgrade to that 400. And now it got pushed in the barn. The barn's falling in on it, but it's not for sale. So you know how this goes, man. I deal with this all the time with these old cars. It's sentimental. As long as people know that, in my opinion, this is what I think they're thinking. If I wake up every day and know that car is rotting away and it's about to get crushed in by a barn, but it's still there, I feel better. And it's like, man, in my opinion, if I know a car is on the road getting driven or rescued or restored, whatever, I don't care, ratty driver, that's when I feel like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's what I want to see, not rotting away. But anyway, this is how it is sometimes, and if you guys are in this game, you know. So I asked him about that. Then I was like, hey, what about the wrecker truck? I know you ain't gonna want that. No, that's a family heirloom. Well, as time was going by and we were talking, man, I was just getting more and more kind of just discouraged. I'm like, ain't nothing for sale. We're not going to be able, well, it is for sale, but we're not going to be able to make a deal on nothing. He's firm on everything. So even the red international truck, which was that, like a 60s truck, which was cool, by like no doubt. He only wanted $1,500 for that, and I was like, that's not out of the question. That's a reasonable, fair price. But what am I going to do with a big old international? The fifth wheel on that thing was like 20 feet long off the back of the cab. And I was thinking to myself, man, I can't even get that on the trailer. So cool running and driving video, maybe down the road somewhere, but I'll put it in my little book that, hey, international truck, if I had nothing going. Now the Oldsmobile Cutlass, the 4-door that was in the barn, I think that was for sale. Now, was that $1,000? Who knows? Because like I said, I was kind of getting discouraged and nothing was really working out. So I'll write that one down in my notes too. I mean, I'll save a 4-door Oldsmobile Cutlass. I mean, that's cool. Was that like a 68, 69, or 70 or something? I don't know. So anyway, I know it's disappointing. Trust me, I can't sleep at night knowing I can't rescue some of these cars that need to be rescued. But hey, that's just part of it. Now, there's some parts in the video where I was like, oh, it's just a regular Cutlass, no 4-speed. What I was thinking was it's not a 442, so that kind of came out wrong. Cutlasses are cool too, convertible Supreme Cutlasses. Man, I love all of them. But I was thinking at the time, no holy grail 4-speed, 442, whatever. Automatic 442, that'd be cool too. And yeah, so as we got to his property, and I did towards the end, I was doing a little bit of video, and I really wasn't, there was a lot of junk there, scrap. There wasn't a lot of old cars there, so I really didn't do a lot of filming. It kind of was a quick video towards the end, so, you know, that was the story on the ending of this video. It kind of got cut off kind of quick, but I'm just trying, that's why I'm here interviewing, so I give you guys a back brief. Anyway, that's the story. This one's hard because I can't get that Pontiac out of there, but you know, it is what it is. You guys got to see the video, and what is cool though is this stuff still exists, especially here in North Carolina. It's plentiful. You know, I'd love to see like everybody, a Holy Grail Charger in the barn like that. Probably would, you know, that wouldn't be for sale. But hey, an 80 Pontiac Trans Am, that's cool. Anyway, if you like this video, if you kind of like picking, you got like the car scene, hey, leave me a comment. Let me know what you saw out there. Also, don't forget to hit like. That pushes the algorithms out for these videos, which makes it a little bit better for me. And also the if you want to subscribe. Hey, I'm not bending your arm, but my name's Brad, Poor Boy's Garage. Let them rip, not rot. Keep on saving them. Don't send them to the crusher. Until next time, guys, we are out. Appreciate you.